located on the east coast of Vietnam, boasting one of the longest beaches you're likely to find. 20 kilometers long is this beach, and also one of the top 20 cleanest cities in the world. But is it worth a visit with the amazing amount of things in Vietnam? Should you spend your time here, and especially if you're on a budget, is there enough to keep you busy and happy for a few days while you travel north or south? Well, beaches then, let's start with those, because that's pretty much why most people come here. The main beach, which stretches for so far you cannot see the end of it, has a number of different names along the way. Every few kilometers the name changes. We're particularly staying in My Key, which is noted as the most beautiful and the most cleanest. It is a real nice spot, but what if you don't want to hit the normal beach, or you want to get away from the crowds? Well, my advice is either just keep going along the beach. It's that long that you're definitely going to be able to get a point where there's no other people, or the other option is to get a motorbike and hit up onto the peninsula and have a drive around there. There are 3 or 4 really nice secluded beaches. There are restaurants on there and a few people, but not the amount of people that you're going to find on the main beach around Danang. There are a ton of activities that you can do if you want to splash out a little bit out of the budget pocket. You can do parasailing, jet skiing, there's banana boating also, and of course diving in the ocean costs nothing. A good thing to note also is that if you don't want to leave the beach and you want to spend a full day on it, there are little food stalls literally on the beach. There's also little sunshades if you want to get away from it. I mean, today's a pretty cloudy day, but it is baking and I am sweating. You're never getting away from the heat in Danang, and on a blue sky day you are going to burn. You're going to want a lot of sun cream and a lot of water to keep yourself hydrated. Location wise, I think Danang is in the perfect spot, and the reason we've spent 5 days here, you've got Hoi An down the way, only about a 45-minute drive. You've also got Hue up in the north coast, about a 2-hour drive away, but both easily accessible by taxi, train or motorbike. You've also got My Son and the Ban Na Mountain. Being in My Key Beach, we've got all the amenities and all the foodie and the restaurants and the street food. If you're on a budget, unfortunately, be it it's the ocean and there's a heck of a lot of amazing seafood here, you might want to give that one a miss. It is seriously pricey. But in terms of normal noodles and street food, there is kind of enough just to keep you fed and watered. We found a couple of real nice noodle restaurants, and you can never go wrong with a banh mi in Vietnam, and there's a number of those stalls. They also do the Vietnamese pancakes, which are really nice. It takes a little wandering around and checking out the menus, but I think within an hour or so you're going to be able to find the best spots to find the best food. With the kids, we've also had to hit every now and again a Western meal, but we found a great little restaurant that does a burger for only 50,000 dong, which is about £1.50, $2, comes with chips, and the kids are always really happy with that. Activities wise, if you're not on a budget, then you're going to be loving it here. There's snorkeling, boat trips, you can visit the Sham Island, all very pricey, but if you're not on a budget, it's not going to be a deal. There's also the Hand of God holding the bridge up in the Ban Na Hills. Price for that's about $30 to go up on the cable car each, which is why it didn't hit our itinerary, because that's nearly $100, which we're basically living for 4 days on that. But what about if you're not on a budget? Is there enough to keep you happy and busy throughout the day? Yeah, definitely. Also, if you're going to be heading into the city on a motorbike or with some other form of transport, don't forget to hit the Dragon Bridge. Absolutely phenomenal. A huge dragon stretching over a bridge that lights up with neon lights every night. And if you want to see it spit fire and water, make sure you get your itinerary for the weekend, because it does it on a Friday, Saturday and Sunday night. And it is really, really impressive. Never seen anything like it. Also in the city, you've got cinemas showing English movies and a few bowling alleys as well if you want to catch up on your skills for temping. One thing's for sure though, you are going to want a bike or some form of transport to visit the things around here. Behind me back there we've got the peninsula, which is a good day's drive around. Statues, temples, number of little beaches, pagodas and a lot of viewpoints. Although I have to say, we've been here for 5 days and there was only one day where we could hit those viewpoints. It's always shrouded in cloud, and I've never got up early enough to find out if there's a sunrise view. On top of that, you've also got the Marble Mountain. So I think that's enough talking. Let me show you around the place a little bit. First stop of the day around Danang then, and a really quaint little temple area that's been really well preserved with some beautiful little trees, beautiful little temples, and a great view over the bay. Its name's Chua Ling Ong, say that after a few beers, with an absolute massive Buddha female standing overlooking the bay. Really quite impressive. Up on the peninsula, about 3-4 kilometers outside of Danang. Free entry for this, parking's with donation only. First time I've had donation for the parking. Pretty impressed with that. It's always nice. You know, you're not forced to pay. It's your choice to make a donation, and because we're not forced to pay, I will make a donation. Some beautiful little sculptures around here. So quite a religious little shrine slash temple at the top here. A Buddhist temple for Buddha Bodhisattva. I hope I pronounced that right, but it is a beautiful, beautiful little temple. Beautiful views from up here, and as always, because it's a beautiful view and a nice little temple, it does pull a crowd. Not as much as some of the other places we've been. There's still quite a few people, but a real nice spot. But I gotta be honest, it is absolutely melting today. It's 28 degrees. I've got no hat on and we're pretty dang hot. Can't complain. Much better have the weather rather than the rain. Right, I think we're gonna head off and see what we can find next, Ava. Yeah. Right, let's go hit the motorbike and hit the road. Here's a really nice spot out on the peninsula, as far away pretty much as you can get from Danang going east. Absolutely beautiful, stunning view down into the ocean, and some seriously sweet banyan trees. It is signposted as the banyan tree location. There's absolutely nobody around here, but there are plenty of signs warning you about monkeys. And we've seen a couple on the road. Haven't seen any around here as yet. Just going to take a quick look at this banyan tree area. It looks absolutely stunning. I'm going to be perfectly honest, this thing is really, really impressive. Look at all the roots here. And the weird thing about it is, it kind of looks like there's a number of trees intertwined together, but it's actually one tree. It's really, really impressive. I mean, they say the circumference of it's 85 meters. It's 800 years old. There's a nice little chill spot with some benches. We haven't seen any monkeys yet, but yeah, really, really worth the drive out just to check it out. And of course, the views from the tree are immense, as always. What do you think, Al? Pretty impressive, mate. Right?
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. So here's a pretty cool one. Just trying to head up on the peninsula outside of Danang here to try and find a few viewpoints. Check this out. I mean, look at the cloud. Guys, give me a wave. I can hardly see you. And you're literally like 7 meters away. That's nuts. The cloud is so thick up here. I don't think we're going to be able to get up above the cloud, and I seriously don't think we're going to be able to hit the viewpoints. But yeah, we'll take a drive and we'll see what we find. But just wanted to chuck this in. I mean, how cool is this? It's not often you sort of drive through the clouds like this. It's quite a regular, common thing in Vietnam, to be fair. If you've seen the Fancy Pan Mountain video, there was some serious clouds rolling in at some serious speed, and we had that sort of thing all around Sapo. I hadn't expected this in Danang. We're really low down right near the coastline. We're probably only a few hundred meters up here, but yeah, pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah.
Here we go then, the most scenic point in the whole of Danang with the most amazing view whatsoever. Believe me, it does say viewpoint there. Yeah, let's go check it out. Hello! Oi, 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 I don't see you, I don't see you. Honestly, look, seriously, there is a good viewpoint here. Honestly, look, there's the view. It's amazing. Wow. So yeah, I mean, it's a buzz, you know, it's not a viewpoint. It would be nice to get a nice Instagram picture or even just a few nice shots, you know. But the fact that it's just misty cloud up here also gives it that pretty atmospheric feel to it. It's pretty spooky and it's pretty freaky driving up here. You literally can only see for about 10-15 meters. Somewhere over there's the kids. Because wave, kids! In fact, you better shout because I can't see you. But yeah, again, just another little spot on the peninsula outside of Danang. Well, worth renting a motorbike out and having a good hike around here. I do advise trying to get like a semi-automatic as opposed to a full automatic. Some of the hills here are pretty damn steep and the automatics, they've got no chance. So we've swapped our motorbike today actually and got one of the semis, which is a lot better. So we tried to chase a downhill skateboarder down the hill here, but the guy was super fast. He was about 3 times the speed of us. And I think this is probably going to be a good point to end the episode. There are a ton of other things on the peninsula to explore and see, but if I'm going to show you them all, it's going to be a half-an-hour video. And everybody likes a few surprises. If you're here, it might be nice for you to personally explore it yourself. But for now, as always, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe for more, hit the like button, and definitely hit me in the comments. As for now, take it easy, have a great day, and bye for now.